All right, family. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is, Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click that link. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got some for your family. Get on over there. Check it out. We're renovating the site at this moment. It'll be up in 2 days. Make sure you check for it. All my family, just email me, generalseti@yahoo.com. I'm going to take care of you. That's what's up. And so get on over there and check us out. It'll be up in a day. We are renovating. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Make sure you check us out. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. We talking about over 2,000 videos, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Plus, we got the Grandmaster teachers, hand-picked documentaries and lectures, all the hot documentaries and lectures, that we can put up on the site that's going to blow the mind. There's no other website like it on the planet. Get over there today and become a member in advance. That's all, family. Advance. Everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube. Just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. I'm going to open up on this nigga on Patreon. I'm going to bring out the live stream lectures, and so I want y'all to get on over there. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna feed you tonight. I'm gonna give you a spoonful of this wisdom, but I want y'all to get on over there because I'm gonna most definitely I'm gonna start breaking him off straight up. He got to get broke off. This nigga got to get broke off. He out of pocket, man. You feel me? And so yeah. And so to all, I'm on Rumble, family. We're going live on Rumble tomorrow. Subscribe to the general, link down in the video description. All the family that donate to the hard-working general, link right down in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, I'm very familiar with the occult. And, all these theosophical niggas. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, stepchildren, silly Billy Carson, stepson of Madame Blavatsky. Yeah, stepson of Aleister Crowley. You see, the new Malachi Z. York. You see, that's what he is, and there's no damn doubt about it. And it's just almost like shooting goddamn ducks in a barrel. You feel what I'm saying? This is just, I don't understand how he feel, but he know what he doing. See, he know it's a lot of niggas out there, a lot of little Cro-Magnon Neanderthals that all they do is swim in all type of fantasies and shit, fantasy worlds, Dungeons and Dragon ass niggas. You see what I'm saying? And so but I mean, that's for a minuscule mind. That's for a minuscule mind for somebody to fall for what this man is saying. This shit never documented. And when he document, it's it's in passing. Yeah, the book, the what is it? The emerald ain't never been no goddamn emerald tablets, nigga. That's esoterical knowledge. That's, you understand what I'm saying? That's dealing with we dealing with, the green Osiris, with your connection to that, as we, the plants, the vegetation and shit, breathing out the necessary air for us to breathe in. And we, also breathing out the carbon monoxide that the trees breathe in, understanding that the chlorophyll is the plant melanin. You see what I'm saying? And understanding our place in that, and also understanding that within that dynamic, the tablets ain't no goddamn, no goddamn stone tablet. The tablets is in your DNA. We're not on no spook shit. That's esoterical knowledge to make it real. That they're using trick words and shit to hide the science on our divinity. You see, they hiding the science on our divinity. And see, the thing is, they understand that. That's why they chemtrailing out there. You see what I'm saying? That's why they chemtrailing. That's why they trying to terraform the goddamn atmosphere. You see, he's the guy. Yes, it is some aliens on this motherfucker. And, we need some glasses and shit so we can see these niggas. You know what I'm saying? For what they is. Ain't no goddamn, see, we understand that we are connected to the stars. Yes, we are. We connected to the stars. Everything out there is in here. You see, the niggas that, you see up in this, they say up in the sky, those are only, the great ones of our people that have, that we have glorified, and as markers of greatness, we have put our ancestors up in the sky, but ain't no goddamn body coming to see. This nigga is pulling you down in a lamp. You understand what I'm saying? He's pulling you down with more fictional shit. He sits here on the goddamn internet and talk about he's exposing God. He's exposing religion, and very covertly he drags you and puts a chain around your neck and drag you into his own private religion and shit that he's indoctrinating you in, because he gonna replace this God that they call Yahweh, that they call Jesus. He want to attack even Amen. We understand Amen. That's us. That ain't no damn man walking on no damn cloud. We understand that the elements of creation is in us, and when creation manifested in the physical form, we were the primordial beings on this planet, okay? And so the thing is what he does, and I'm going to tell you this so you understand it, because you ain't got no more access to the fucking Anunnaki than you got to Yahweh, Jesus, or goddamn Allah. You ain't got no more goddamn access. So what is he replacing? You see, what is he replacing? This nigga is a covert agent. For the goddamn, this nigga might even be a Jesuit. This nigga might even be a Jesuit. We're gonna have to pull this, to come and tell us, that aliens built the pyramids. And see, the thing is, and I'm gonna tell you this because I've studied theosophy many years. I studied occult many years, and quite frankly, I was into the occultism long before I even got into the Egyptian. You see, when I was reading occult books, man, back when I was, 10, 11, 12 years old, I used to get the, what is that? What is it? Mysteries of the Unknown and all this shit. That shit used to be on TV when I was young. Remember, they used to have the number. You could just dial the shit and you can pay them later. You see what I'm saying? I used to get all type of shit off TV. I just call them and you pay them later. That shit was coming. I never paid their ass. You see what I'm saying? And so I was getting all type of goddamn books and shit off the internet. All type of. I remember. Matter of fact, I think I still got that. It was a Civil War. They came with the cards and shit. And they'll send you a box and they'll keep sending you packs of Civil War. cards and shit, educational cards. You just put them in the box and shit. Man, I filled that motherfucker up. I ain't give him $1. That was probably damn near 40 years ago. You see what I'm saying? But and so I understand the occult. I didn't read, a lot of them crazy motherfuckers. And so he's not introducing nothing that's new. Just being real talk. You can anything that you can go on the internet and you can find somebody else that's saying the shit. You see what I'm saying? Because I mean, quiet is kept. Malachi Z. York brought a lot of that shit. He was the first a nigga from outer space, where you had Yahweh Ben, where you had, well, goddamn, Elijah, Muhammad, and all of them. But see, that's showing you that this is a legacy of flying saucer niggas. You see what I'm saying? That, I know the mind can roam. I know the mind can roam, and they understand that. I like to watch, documentaries on aliens and shit. It's entertaining. I watch it, you see, but I understand based on, because I'm a researcher. I don't want to hear all that shit. Show me the motherfucking paper, nigga. Show me the documentation, nigga. Show me overwhelming evidence. I don't want to have to, speculate on shit. Motherfucker, come with the overwhelming evidence. And the only way you could do that if the motherfucker land right here and now. Get the Anunnaki, goddamn it. Call him up on the goddamn, whatever the fuck, one of them space phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? And tell them that General Sarasun said he want to interview their ass. You see? You motherfuckers explaining this crazy shit. What this nigga talking about the Anunnaki and shit is in our blood. I say, well, goddamn, I'm gonna ask some of these black folk out here, because I know y'all took y'all DNA tests, and when you took, if any of y'all went out there, if any of y'all took y'all DNA test, did the Pleiades star system end up on your shit? You know what I'm saying? He says that the Anunnaki is in our blood. So I mean, all these geneticists out here that be doing, and they've mapped certain DNA codes, and they link it to particular areas on the planet, different nations. And so he says we got Anunnaki blood in us. And I just wanted to know when any of y'all got y'all DNA test back and it show you where you came from, was the Pleiades star system on your goddamn list of nations or planets of origin? I ain't never seen no goddamn nobody on the internet say, man, when I got my test back, man, I was from the Pleiades star system. Yeah, I'm from the goddamn Andromeda star system and shit. Yeah, this is bullshit, nigga. You see? Yeah, we from the stars, because what the melanin in our brains and in our body is from the cosmic melanin. You see what I'm saying? The melanin out there is the melanin in here. We understand that. That's esoterical. You see, we understand that. That's esoterical. But to make us believe that some motherfucking aliens is out there, nigga, and so what y'all niggas gonna do, man? Y'all niggas is gonna y'all gonna turn into the Silver Surfer, Y'all niggas gonna turn into the Silver Surfer and all this type of shit. Now, X-Men's and shit. Now y'all niggas is gonna jump in the plane, gonna be gone. You see, we running. We running from reality, and it's clear that, that this nigga right here don't have, he's just another one of them spooky niggas that, want to explain away the greatness of African people. Okay? It want to explain away the greatness of African people. Sumeria. Let's talk about Sumeria, family. Because when we talk about this Anunnaki shit, you see, that's Sumerian. That's Sumerian. And, I'm just going to be upfront with you. There's no way that you can explain ancient Egypt by way of Sumeria. Matter of fact, let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see if I can get the, I just got this computer. I had to download a lot of my lectures on here. So I say, yeah, motherfuckers get to talking shit. I say, let me load up these goddamn lectures on this new computer. Yeah, let me load these goddamn lectures up. It's time for me to go to work. Yeah, it's time for me to go to goddamn work. Hold on, fam. Let me see if, there we go. There's one. What that other one at? Yeah, what that other one at? Well, I could do this one right here. Yeah, let me show y'all this shit, man. All you niggas out there, y'all niggas is Sumerian tethers. That's what y'all is. That nigga, Silly Billy Carson is a Sumerian Anunnaki tether. That's all that nigga is. That's all they do is they attach to ancient Egypt and like a goddamn vampire, suck the damn blood out of something. You ain't nothing but a tether. Goddamn spooky nigga tether. And we gonna expose his ass today. Yeah. Yeah, we own you, nigga. Yeah, you gonna have to keep them glasses. And you nigga be out and they niggas see me on the street. Nigga gonna be ducking behind them goddamn glasses. That nigga said he is. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute, let me get it in here. Yeah, I ain't been on here for let's see. Okay. No, I got to go in there. I was just about to bring my leg, but I got to go in there and fumble with the settings and shit. You know what I'm saying? To give it permission. That's all right. I'll do it and I'll be ready to go. But I can, I can freestyle an ass whooping. That ain't no problem. What we got to understand is that there's no way that you can explain Egypt by way of Sumeria. And Sumeria is, you see, the origin of this Anunnaki shit. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why they pick Sumeria is because it is, you suppose it, the origin of Abraham, which is the supposed father of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Suppose it. You understand what I'm saying? And I seen family throw Walter Williams that Sumeria never existed, and I have no problem backing that up. I don't. I use it metaphorically. Now, Sumeria, see, the names that we using in the Bible have been constructed. You see what I'm saying? Now, we understand that some level of civilization was in the area, but it was minuscule compared to Egypt. You see, and so I was going to ask Silly Billy Carson if you're out there and shit, because listen to me when I say this. You know what I'm saying? The Anunnaki was the deities of Sumeria. Now, we know this is supposed, okay? Whatever they call it, we know it was an extension of the Nile Valley. Very minuscule in comparison. And matter of fact, in my ranking of civilizations, it is far overranked in all, I put India, you feel me? I put India and the Olmecs above Sumeria and Mesopotamia. Just real talk, because the one thing, and I'm going to tell you why I do that. Because we understand that the Kushites were megalithic builders, okay? Were megalithic builders. So their legacy go on all over the world, Silly Billy. You see, and I know you running because you got the Rhea, you got the Tosis, and you know what I'm saying? And when you got the Rhea and you got the Tosis, you try to come up with all type of excuses to let everybody in the door and give people permission to enter the house that they don't have a permission to enter and really you ain't got the permission. You see? And so when you look at the Kushite builders, they are megalithic builders. I don't care whether you're when you're in Egypt, whether you're in Nubia, you see, whether you're in Aksum, whether you in Omeka land, whether you in the Naga Kush, whether you're in Angkor Wat, you're dealing with the megalithic builders. And so when you go into Mesopotamia, see, this is one key that I want y'all to understand. And this is why Walter Williams said exactly what he said, and it can be thoroughly backed up. The Mesopotamians built ziggurats with mud brick. They never built in stone. In the times where you see down in Persepolis, that was at a much later date. And Herodotus clearly states that the Persians carried off Egyptian architects to build Persepolis. Okay, so those things that you see down in Persepolis, they got a little stone on it, a little stone. The ancient Egyptians, architects that were captured and brought over into what they call Persia, were the architects of those buildings. So when we look at the evidence of so-called Sumeria, Babylon, Akkad, and all of that, even though it was Kushite, it was a minor colony in comparison to other colonies of the Kushites, who had a much more developed architecture in stone. So my question is, and you can go look up all the ziggurats, Saddam Hussein, in the 80s went over there and put all them bricks around certain areas. That shit was mud. That shit had melted down. It was not spectacular at all. It could not compare to nothing in Egypt, in Nubia, in Aksum, in India, or none of that. And I just had to say what it is. I still accept it into the family of Kushite. Why am I saying that? Because, they're saying that these Anunnaki gods, and these are the gods of the Sumerians. When you talk about the pyramids, they bring up the fact that the Anunnaki are the ones that built the pyramids in Egypt. And so my question is, the Sumerians is supposedly the first people that speak about the Anunnaki. Why didn't the Anunnaki give the pyramids to the fucking Sumerians? I don't understand that. You talking about the damn Anunnakis and shit built the pyramids in Egypt. Why the Anunnaki didn't build no goddamn pyramids in Sumeria? You see? Yeah. Thoth built the pyramid. Hey, Thoth ain't built no pyramids. Thoth ain't built, in concept, we understand that Tahuti is the God of all wisdom, all right wisdom, all ancestral wisdom, the writing. You feel what I'm saying? We understand that. But we're talking about our people took that sacred knowledge and put it to work. And so we cannot keep spooking. We understand to give respect to the netters, and we understand, but it's the development of our ancestors over the course of hundreds of thousands of years that developed that science. And so I ain't got no goddamn time. We get too goddamn esoterical sometimes. We know what it is, and ain't nothing wrong with laying pulling the veil over a science that these wicked people out here have no reason to have access to, because they'll defile everything that you got. They'll defile everything you got. But at the same time, we have to understand that wherever we went on the planet, they trying to erase it by, establishing that somehow Anunnaki put it there, by denying our people their true legacy, having been on this planet for millions of years. We ain't just got here no hundred thousands of years, millions of years, you know? And so the legacy of the Great Pyramid, because there's more than one pyramid, it's more than one pyramid. They quarried, these were stone, the tools is there, and whether they had some more profound tools that have not been found, it don't make a difference, because there was enough models, there's enough information. See, they don't understand that when they, all them, models of how life was in Egypt, they have enough primary evidence that the Africans cut the stone, laid the stone, no matter what they say, no matter what they say, because it's thousands of wonders in Egypt. Ain't no one goddamn pyramid. So they mastered the science and they perfected it. And over a course of 3,000 years, they performed on a level that no other people on the planet can even come close to. You might have one or two temples that we give you high regard for, because, it's still profound temples in other parts of the planet where our family went. Even those stones that you see up in Europe that not even smooth or square, they just big megalithic stone. Our people put them up there. You see, our people put them, they still had a high profound knowledge on how to move megalithic stones. And so this was over a course of hundreds of thousands of years that they trying to deny our people, that they're trying and bringing in some goddamn, mythological characters such as the Anunnaki. But see, again, the Anunnaki is out of Sumeria, out of Mesopotamian lore. You understand? And just like Walter Williams taught, that they didn't even know goddamn Mesopotamia even existed into the damn 1800s. Goddamn it, the pyramids and all the megalithic structures in Egypt was still, kissing the sky, you see. And even though they may have been under sand, it still was there to shock the mind. You knew that a great civilization, more than a great civilization, a mind-blowing, you understand, civilization that still shocks the mind to this day, and so we got to quit. This is an attempt, they're going to bring on any and every attempt to disregard the African origins of civilization, and so this is a continuation of this assault. But you're puny. I'm just serious. You puny, because all you doing is regurgitating. And when you look at it, listen, you can go in everything that he's teaching you. It's already been taught. It's already been taught. I didn't listen to theosophists for over damn 30 years. The emerald tablets, the Akashic records, Moses and Akhenaten and the Anunnaki, that shit old, man. You ain't bringing nothing new. And that's why you probably don't, where's your references? Yeah, you quote books, but you a lot like Malachi Z. York that you done took from Zachariah Stitching, and you don't want, you will give, the emerald tablets, the Akashic records, and this. But where did you get that from? What books did you crack open to get that? What videos did you? Because all you doing is cutting and pasting, and that's all you have to do with a lie like that. I mean, it ain't like you got a spaceship and shit where you can fly off into another galaxy and shit to do some primary research. So I understand. But you cutting and pasting, you taking from Zachariah Stitching, you taking from goddamn Ron L. Hubbard with a Ron L. Hubbard, them type of motherfucker. That's where you taking Aleister Crowley. I guarantee you, no, hands down, that's where he is. That's the only play, because Zachariah Stitching is the one that is the one that really made it popular. in this day and time. It's no goddamn doubt about it. So all them motherfuckers that's really talking that Anunnaki shit, that Zachariah Stitching is the motherfucker that manifested that. Okay, so y'all the stepchildren of Zachariah Stitching. And I watched that Bobby Hemmett video where he cracked their head open and said that how all the goddamn golden tablets that Malachi York had wrote all of them damn books of the earth and shit and all of that from Zachariah Stitching, where he took whole goddamn chapters and shit out of the man book and goddamn plagiarized. You see? Yeah. So that's what it is. Say, are we DNA of the Anunnaki? Yeah, if you talking about them Anunnaki that's right there in the Nile Valley, but if you talking about some little big head motherfuckers that's flying on a little frisbee, you understand, coming out the Pleiades star system, hell no. You can't, listen, some motherfuckers, some people, they do math and shit and this, that, and it's a form of escape. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is like, meth heads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting high and shit and going off into another goddamn star system and shit. And you escaping the planet, and this is a way of trapping your spirit in a lamp. This is the genie in the lamp trick to get you in there, because you ain't going nowhere. You gonna be in your mind going from stars, and you might learn something about astronomy. That might be a good thing that you might learn something about astronomy, but motherfucker, you would be a grown 50-year-old nigga with a Star Trek uniform on, going down to the Star Trek conferences and the Star Wars conferences and shit. And all of that. That's what you gonna be doing, nigga. You gonna be out there with your fake lightsaber and shit, and out there, with your fake laser guns and shit. That's what you gonna, motherfucker, walking around with the alien antennas on their head and shit at the little, Star Trek conferences and shit. That's what you gonna be doing. You ain't gonna be doing nothing as far as manifesting your legacy, you got to find out what your divine responsibility on this earth is. You do not have no goddamn time to be playing around with no nigga talking about some people that look like us came. Well, where the fuck did they go then? What the fuck? They came all the way here and what they did, they deadbeat dads and moms and shit that and put they DNA down, and then they fled and left us here and ain't never came back to see how we doing. I mean, what kind of shit is this? And they never came back one goddamn time. And if they do come back, all these niggas can say they sneaking, but they supposed to be all powerful and shit, can do anything and shit. But every time you hear about, and the nigga say he was kidnapped by the aliens, I say, well, goddamn, why they didn't keep him? Like, goddamn, they kidnapped you and brought you back. Most of these niggas out here, they kidnap your ass. You ain't never coming back. You understand what I'm saying? So what they do to you? You understand what I'm saying? What they do to you when they took you? Don't tell nobody. It might be embarrassing. You mean that goddamn, y'all niggas is crazy. And you say they say some motherfuckers say they be up there and motherfucker be, their eyes be open and the motherfucker be cutting them open and shit and, and doing all this crazy shit. This is motherfucker, go write a comic book. If your vision, your imagination is that creative, motherfucker, go draw, go write for motherfucking comic books and shit like that. Yeah, motherfucking spaceship movies and Monkey King and all that kind of shit. You can make a couple dollars doing shit like that. But don't bring that shit to us in reality, because this man is trying to undo the work of the great master teachers. This is what he's trying, and he act like somebody is dissing him. No, motherfucker, you stepping on our, because you wasn't nowhere, nigga. You wasn't nowhere. You came with a culture that have produced hundreds, if not thousands of scholars. We got books in the African-centered community that go into the thousands that teach about the African origins of Egypt. So ain't nobody, stepping in your lane, bitch, nigga. You stepping in our lane. You come down here and because somebody speak on that garbage and shit that you putting out, you spin it like somebody no, nigga. You done stepped off in our lane. It's really what you did. And so you think that you can mesmerize people, and so you think we gonna let you undo and just step. Nobody else do that. Nobody else do that. Nobody else let nobody step into their culture like that. Yeah, go on over there, keep talking, go on over there and keep messing with them Muslims. Go on and go off on the Ashkenazi Jews and see how long and see. And if they don't get your ass, you a plant. Nigga, you a plant. You know what I'm saying? They knew it was a void. Ain't really nobody out there that's, black, that's teaching it, that's teaching it. It's a void out there, and so, Bobby Hemmett was teaching and, he got some wild out ass ideas, but he do have some things that I agree with. And so at least he kept it black. You see what I'm saying? He kept it black. He go somewhere, some places I can't go. But but he is, in that occult world, you know what I'm saying? He did a lot of research. And so if you want to know some research into that shit, I would, go through Bobby Hemmett and I'll go through it with, with the intent to do all the research behind his ass. And when a motherfucker going off on, somewhere you can't go, and he go a whole lot of places I can't go. But at the same time, there is some information that I do agree with. Okay. There is some, information that I can agree with. So when you ain't got, nobody in that place, then they come and they plant because they need a nigga, you know what I'm saying, that's going to take your mind somewhere. They're going to take your mind away from the African origins and have you out here. Understand, I'm going to tell y'all just like this, and I'm going to move to, because we're going to continue on. I don't know, yeah, I like that word, tether. All these niggas is tethers. All of them, because we don't, listen, I wouldn't even know you niggas exist. They act like we come looking for them. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit you talking about. No, you open up your mouth on the African-centered culture. You did that. Nobody thinking about, that's clout chasing. That's clout chasing when you need the going back and forth so you can hopefully get somebody to respond so you can get some notoriety. Other than that, if you got to stand on your own scholarship, that's why I stopped letting motherfuckers get on my platform. Bitch, stand on your own goddamn scholarship. Nigga, let these people, come and buy the hundreds of thousands and millions and come to your page on your own work. Don't come, nigga, trying to, tether on another nigga. You see what I'm saying? No, sir, I don't let them do that. And that's all we don't say shit about nobody. We don't even know they exist. We don't even know they exist. I don't see the African-centered community saying, you know what, let's go see what the Nation of Islam talking about. I ain't never seen the African-centered community say, oh, I want to go to a more science temple meeting. I ain't never seen no shit like that. But any fucking time we get ready to do something, here these motherfuckers come. All of them is tethers. Let's just be real. We just being fair when we make this observation. You see, they feel like they got to knock us off the square in order to get, you see, where they want to be. They know as long as we identify with the great mother, we identify with the with the African continent, not just the African continent, Kushite empires all over the planet. You see, we don't just identify with them. We identify wherever our people's at. We ain't got no goddamn problems with that. You see what I'm, and that's what we have always taught. But because you niggas is anti-African and you do not want to connect to Africa, you got to find a way to start some shit with the African-centered community. And goddamn it, I'm ready to give it to you, nigga. Any one of y'all niggas. Y'all tethers, nigga, y'all can't stand on y'all own motherfucking research. You can't do it. You can't do it. And so, family, got me, I'm heated. You see what I'm saying? I'm heated. We'll be right back. I'm going to try to get this settings together so I can upload some of these visuals so we can go to work. Don't you go nowhere. I'm coming right back. Hit some of them links. Support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.